Now, I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
Good morning. Fuck. I sound really bad. Good morning, everybody. If you didn't know, I've had the flu all week, and I feel like shit. If you're not on Twitter, you probably didn't know. Good for you. Twitter is a shit pile. Oh my god. I'm a cold dude. This shit is so... I literally just had to change because I'm just pitting out. I'm sweating so bad right now. I just went and put on a bikini top and a hoodie because I was like, fuck that. Oh my god. Ugh, gross. I haven't spoken this much in a bit. Good morning. Blech. How are you doing? I'm so hot. I think I'm fever now. I don't fucking know. I took some Dayquil, but I am like, wow. Fuck, dude, it sucks. Zach, I honestly think Zach must have picked up something on our drive home from Burning Man, because I was fine the first week. And then all of a sudden, on Monday, my day off, this hits. And I've got, I don't know, let's see if it happens. That's the lung butter. So, yay. I'm just so tired of laying around and feeling like shit by myself. I kind of just selfishly want to hang out with somebody. I'm really lonely. Oh, it's so gross. Welcome back, Nana. I know. That's why I've been gone for like 4 days. There's no other way for me to communicate other than on Discord and Twitter. I'm not dead, and I'm sorry I've been gone for 4 days. I got something, and it's kicking my ass hard. It's so gross. I found out that loratadine gives me muscles. What the fuck is that? Is that an allergy medicine? Dude, right, Nana? No shit. I mean, that's like last year was a miracle that we didn't get sick from Burning Man, just because you're around so many fucking people. Last year, though, we got COVID from TwitchCon, so it's kind of like it's becoming like tradition, I guess, to get sick in September. I don't know. Yeah, last year that was fun. We came back and we tested like 2 days after we got back from TwitchCon, and we both had COVID. That was really cool. First time getting it though, because we're all vaxxed and everything. And honestly, like, I've talked about it before, but holy shit, I have no idea how much that would have kicked my ass had I not been vaxxed and like boosted, have all my boosters for COVID, because that shit laid me out for a week. Like, couldn't leave bed. This is nothing. This I can get up. I can move. I don't have like the full body soreness. That shit. Oh my god. Don't fuck around with COVID, for love of God. It's the worst. Like, I don't know. It's like having growing pains all over your body 24/7 and nothing makes them go away. It was so bad. Truth, right? Shit, it's the fucking, but goddamn, what would it have done to me if I wasn't boosted? I don't even know. That was really scary. So it's a miracle. I mean, anytime you travel, you're taking a risk, and we're safe about it and everything, but I desperately want to be better for TwitchCon, please. Body, if you could just get over this, that'd be great, because I'm tired of it. Oh, that's the Claritin drug name. I haven't taken Claritin. Claritin never did anything for me. Allegro was what worked for me when I was in bad.
Now,
alerts aren't
going
like a live alert?
Fuck you.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Satan's
We love
cock.
that. Princess Kenny Love, thank you so much for subbing to the class. Keeping the classy alive and giving it 8 weeks for 3 months.
I fucking appreciate you. I sound like Trick now.
Good morning, Sales. Good morning, Glut. That's nice that we have no live alerts. We love that. Thank you. Yeah, I got nothing. Universe, I'm not going to fix anything today. I can't. I'm barely awake. I don't. Ugh. I'm bringing 3 boxes of COVID tests with me and a bunch of masks. Dude, it's honestly best case. I feel like every fall is going to be this, right?
Now,
It's going to be like, we have to go get our boosters and our flu shots. Otherwise, we're going to get sick.
You with
You got one, really?
Cock.
Interesting. Really? I got Glutz live, but not on Twitter. I did a live on Twitter. Did my tweet not go through? The fuck? Thank you for the not the Rona. Thank fuck. I wouldn't be here if this was the Rona. Nope, just a gross cold. My live shit went out. I hope it did. Not the Rona. No. Oh my god. That's what I was just saying. Yeet. No shit. Like, I haven't been sick since I got the Rona, and this is a really good reminder that the Rona is so much worse than anything I've ever experienced. Because the Rona, I wouldn't be here right now. I couldn't get out of bed. For 7 days, I was locked because my body just hurt. The muscle soreness. I'm sure a lot of you have had COVID. Unfortunately, it's permanent now because idiots can't wash their hands. But man, this is not, like, this is just a head lung cold, like, that shit, you know? I can still get up and move. I don't have that nauseating body soreness. I don't know. That was the worst part about COVID, was that my body just hurt, all of it. Mac Jack, thank you so much for coming to the class. Keeping the class alive, giving it 8 weeks.
Thank you for the hype train. Jesus. Now, I'm going to fuck you with.
See, Kenny, me too. I've gotten all the vaxes. Zach and I have all the boosters, all the vaccinations, and that's what I was saying. Like, when we got COVID from TwitchCon. No shit, I swear to you, like, the first thing that Zach and I both said was, how bad would this have been if we didn't have our boosters? If we didn't have, 5 boosters on board, how bad would this have been? Because it was so bad. I felt like I was dying. It was terrible. Like, no body energy at all. It was fucking horrible. But yeah, get boosted if you can, and if you can't get boosted, choose who you hang around wisely. Barilla, holy crap, is my mathing 2 months until 4 years, dude.
Your math is mathing. What the fuck? That's a long time. Thank you, love.
I'm old too. No, I get it. It's cool. I got an updated booster last Friday. I got my booster before I went to Burning Man. But that probably saved me from getting any kind of the vid, so I'm going to keep getting boosted because that was the worst sick. Last time I was sick for 3 weeks. Jesus. Twitter's in some deep shit lately. Banned in Brazil, likely to be banned soon in Europe. Honestly, literally, Fox, no shit. I was saying this to Zach last night. I'm really sick, so please excuse my brain the last couple days, but like all the news, all the shit with like Trump claiming people are eating cats, Haitians are eating cats or something, all that racist bullshit. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm too tired. But Zach, I saw it, and what did I already forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. There was something that had to do with that. Oh, the Twitter shit. I said to Zach, I was like, I can't wait until Twitter's taken away from Elon and we get our website back. I feel like we're all just waiting for him to get it taken away or something.
With Satan's cock.
Because, like, what else do we do? Like, it was the worst sore throat I can remember. That's the only symptom I had to deal with. Oh, dude, lucky. Same. I think I would have died. Kenny, I think I would have too. Like, it was so bad, and the not being able to taste shit was pretty horrible. I had a moment last night where I almost thought I had the vid because I couldn't taste anything, but I was just congested. It'll probably go to someone dumber. Let's be positive. I don't like Twitter. There's no other website that's as big or as, like, easy to contact everybody at the same time. It drives me crazy. Like, there's like, a million different little social media websites popped up once Twitter went to shit, and everybody dispersed into one of them, and it's like, I'm not going to post a live thing 7 times every day. I'm never going to do that. Ever? I need, like, 2 places max. You know what I'm saying? 2. Where everybody is, where I can just be like, hey, it's happening, and scream it into the void. But there's too many now. I hate social media. Like, I don't want to fucking do that. Black currant juice with honey and squeeze a lemon. Dude, black currant juice is really hard to get here. Currants I don't know if we even have currants in the US. Like, we have to import them and they're really expensive. I know, Don, it frustrates me beyond reason that, like, there's many factors I think that played in, not the least of which was Trump. But, like, if people would have this could be gone. The vid wouldn't even be a subject right now. Hopefully your Martian death flu is gone soon. Same. Did you get your wife sick? I'm pretty sure I read that tweet while I was all hopped up on drugs this week, and what the you bitch. You bastard! You give her love for me. That was probably the point for... Yeah, I know, I hate it. I'm on a mission to change fear of aging. Getting old isn't a curse or an affliction, it's a fucking achievement. I agree with you. No, I'm so on board with your mission. I think senior illness probs would dissipate if people would stop dreading it and then treating it like an affliction. I agree 100%. This anti-aging thing, like the way I like to view it, Nana, honestly, I've tried to change because my family is a lot of women and they are all so into how they look. Like your only value in life is if you're beautiful outwardly. And that was really fuckery to me as a child and trying to work around that. No, I love this. The way I view it now is, or the way I try to, and I think my career did a lot of this, was like, I'm not afraid to age because there's so many people in the world that would kill for the chance to age, but they have some autoimmune disease or they were born with some disability that makes it so they're not going to get to age. Like, God forbid I was born with like cystic fibrosis or something and my life expectancy was 35. I'm 36. I'd be dead. Like, it's crazy to think about that stuff. So I think I try to think of it as an like it's literally achievement points. Like we're fucking doing it. We've survived every horrible moment we've ever lived in our life and we're still doing okay. I see it as like it's like achievement points. Yeah, I'm not afraid to age at all. It's what you do with the time, I think, that you have and not how much time you have. A magical witchcraft macro, I wish. Dude, can you imagine? We're still recovering? Yeah, it's gross. This is a gross cold. I did see Terry Crews on Last Meals. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I've literally just been out of it. I haven't seen anything. When I had COVID, it was mainly sinus and super clogged and I was tired as fuck. Yeah, I couldn't get out of bed for at least 5 days and 7 total. It was so bad. Black currants are honestly so common in the UK, it's hard to imagine them being commodity or a rare thing. No shit, when I went to the Czech Republic, that was the first time I'd ever seen a currant in my life. They had little, like, little strawberry bins, but they were full of currants. Like these little vines of these bright, luscious berries. They looked like poison. I straight up was like, that looks like a poisonous berry in the US. and that was when I was like 30. I think that was the first, but I think they grow in really northern regions, and I think they're really delicate. I don't think you can transport them very well, which is why you don't see them around the world. Continue in the name of those I loved, and yes, those I knew and loved didn't make it to this place I'm now exactly. And we carry their memory forward, and therefore they are kind of what's the word? They never die because their stories are with you, and then you pass those on, and it's like a form of immortality in it itself, right? Good morning, David. How are you, love? I wonder if Brexit impacted current availability. I don't know. Probably. Not sure if Kaki told you, but her sense of smell is actually coming back. Oh my god, she's getting her sense of smell back since 2021. Jesus. There's nothing wrong with aging, but we shouldn't let those whose mental health has deteriorated due to age run out of the fuck. Oh, 100%. I mean, there's absolutely, I don't even want to go. Yeah. I'm excited to age, but I hope to stay intelligent enough to know when I'm done. When my brain is done and it's just time for me to knit. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Currently without currants. If it looks like a red Skittle, it's deadly here. That's no shit exactly what we're taught in Washington. Exactly the same, because there's only one bush in the world, in the West Coast, that has a berry on it that's red that you can eat, and it's a huckleberry, and they're wild. But there's a million trees that develop some sort of little red berry that look exactly like huckleberries that are deadly. So when I was a kid, I was taught, you don't pick berries. Don't fucking eat anything out of the woods. Don't pick berries. You got to go with mom, and mom will teach you which one's huckleberries and shit. But 100%, yeah, that was... Literally, they look like currants, but they're deadly, and it's a tree. I don't know what the tree is, though. Regarding black currants, the plant acts... So this is the currants. The plant acts as a host for the white pine blister rust that threatened the timber industry. In 1911, a federal government banned the cultivation, no shit, sale and transport of black currants to protect the white pine. Government programs systematically destroyed black currant plants by chemical spraying. Whoa! Okay. We played God there. Were they native? Damn. Oh, dementia is rough to work with. I worked at a dementia clinic for a while. That was tragic.
Now.
It's been hilarious. She's been telling me she can actually tell when there's poopy diaper. Hey, wait, isn't that a bad...
Satan's cock.
Does she miss it a little? Pasty, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you. I'm so hot right now. Oh my god. I'm so done with this fever shit. I feel naked, but I am so hot. I apologize. There's people my age, no deeper than a coat of paint, but there's some worth checking out. Not many, but we exist. There's people of all ages and all ilk, in my opinion, that are awesome. That's one thing that, like, being on Twitch and being I truly think it has something to do with the live aspect and that we have real conversations. We're not, like, communicating through a comment section or something like that. But, like, I don't think age means fuck all anymore. I have friends that are 20 years older than me. I have friends that are, 15 years younger than me. And that doesn't even come up. That's not even a fact. There's never a moment where we're communicating and I'm like, oh yeah, it's because you're old, or it's because, like, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't think. I think the internet and the availability of content and the fact that we can connect on movies and music and media from across the fucking span of time because of the internet has made it so what's the word I'm looking for? It's made it superfluous, I guess. It's fourth wall break, 100%. I mean, like, I'm so glad I didn't dive into YouTube because I don't think I would have had any level of happiness there in any way, shape, or form because talking to myself seems like a miserable time all day. I learned the hard way trying crab apples on some tree somewhere in the long ago. Oh my god, what did you eat? You threw up for a day? Not native. Okay, they were invasive. Okay, that makes... I was like, did we just decide this native plant needed to be incinerated? Like... I'm so sorry, I sound disgusting. I'm already out of breath. She does. She's been like, yep, I'll change that diaper person for a while now because she couldn't smell anything. I would regret. Yeah. I think the one place in the world I would want my smell to be gone is around little kids. I get treated that way all the time. I call it elder invisibility. I think that's a case of people generalizing one or two experiences they had where an elder of theirs couldn't communicate, like they couldn't find a common communicating factor there or something. And then they just fucking they're like, nope. They're all stupid. I get really pissed when people do the whole, like, millennials this or boomers that or gens. Like, all of that is so fake and just made up bullshit to make us alienate from each other. I don't I have a lot in common, like, with people far beyond my age or my generation that doesn't make any, I don't know. I think it's a way of othering us from each other again. In any way, shape, or form. Like, we're all kind of... the world is getting a lot more open and accepting of the queer community and the trans community, and so the people with the money and the higher-ups are like, how do we make them hate each other? Let's create generational names and blame everything on each generation that the other generation hates, and then they'll hate each other, like avocado toast. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Now I'm old, I still don't know who Chapel Roan is. I know who Chapel Roan is now. I learned that one recently. I know that person now. Age doesn't matter to people, really. I constantly have people, like, 10 years younger than me matching and messaging me on dating apps, and when I ask if it's a problem that I'm older, and they're like, what do you mean? I don't care. That's me. That's literally me. My last two relationships, Zach's 8 years older than me, and my last relationship was 12 years older than me, but that wasn't a fact. I was just like, ooh, hot, cute. Would like to dick suck. Like, none of that was even a factor. I don't know. Age means nothing. To a certain extent, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I think people get too wrapped up in it. And I think a lot of that, I remember when I was a kid being told, you got to hang out with people your own age. Hang out with people your own age. You got to hang out with people your own age, because I always wanted to hang out with people older than me. Not necessarily doing bad things. I just had things in common with them. It's amazing how quickly a government can act when an invasive species threatens native plant life when there's money on the line. Very interesting. What I've come to like most about gaming community, that beyond money, there's reaching out and just helping someone, that is power. Oh, 100%. I mean, if I could go back and tell baby Katie, like, hey, one day your quote unquote job is going to be playing video games on the internet with people and hanging out all day and having really deep conversations, I'd probably bury future self and think she was an alien or something. But like, you know, people love to trash on Twitch. We just watched Knives Out last night, the second one, which has like the Twitch guy who's like some manosphere alpha motherfucker. He's the representation of Twitch in this show. And it bothers me because no one pays attention to like people like Smashly who raised, you know, over $40,000 with her community on like just their community, not to mention our stream team raised over $141,000 for St. Jude's. No one talks about that. And that like this morning, no shit. I open up Twitter right when I wake up and the top post is Dextero. Some streamer is literally streaming themselves sleeping in bed and was woken up by an earthquake. Like that's news. When there's people out there like doing good for the world, Dextero's like, "Oh my god, this streamer was woken up by an earthquake."
Wow. Okay.
Like that's what the world sees, unfortunately, because it's loud and it's what's get posted on. But I don't know. I haven't seen one article written about Smash raising a bajillion fucking dollars for charity. That shit pisses me off. No one wants to see what we do that's good or the good parts of the internet. They always want to see the negative. Always. Or they just nothing. I don't know. It gets the clicks. I mean, I didn't click it. But yeah, you're right. A documentary? No. Gloom, I'm so happy you're okay. Get transported good, honeybean. Twitter started out so fun. It was a lot like what we're talking about, people helping each other. Really, it was. I'm like, I feel like there was this sweet spot of Twitter before Elon bought it where you could cater your feed. Like my feed was literally only people I followed, and I followed like streamers that are friends of mine, and I followed animal accounts and joke accounts. And so when people would complain about the cesspool it's Twitter, I was like, my Twitter is not a cesspool. My Twitter feels kind of nice. Like I could just surf it and it was only my friends and no one was, it wasn't like constant negativity and whatever. And then Elon destroyed it. And now I can't do it. It's just crap. Like I very rarely see a post from someone I know personally ever. Why are you reading the drama columns though? Twitter? Honestly, I try to scan it in the morning because I hate coming to stream first thing and y'all being like, Katie, did you hear? And I'm like, I didn't hear because my Twitter is fucked and I don't know where else to go for news. I hate that. I'd much rather be aware of things that happened. I try. No shit, Trouble. I literally, the problem is there's Blue Sky, there's Mastodon, there's Spoutable, there's one other one. There's too many. I was just talking about this, and this is just a personal, like, I love what I do. Like, I'm so sick right now, and I just genuinely, jealously really wanted to come back and hang out with you guys. I love what I do. And when I start piling on the fact that I have to post 7 times in the morning to 7 different websites that I'm live, just so y'all will know I'm live, it's no longer fun. It's gonna become just miserable, and I hate that. And everybody went to a different one. Like some people love Spoutable, some people love Blue Sky, and some people love Mastodon's a shit show. I don't even know what the fuck's going on there. But I can't. That's crazy. That becomes a job in itself. I just wish there was still one universal place, and that's what Twitter used to be. It was such a nice, just universal place where you could post something, and you knew the vast majority of people would see it, and if they didn't, they're probably just not on social media, and that's fine. Good for you. It's trash. Dude, literally every streamer I follow has ADHD or something, and it's just the most wonderful time of everyone being there authentic, and it's so wholesome and beautiful. That's what I love about the live. Same, Kenny. Like, I love the live aspect of Twitch for that. And I don't know, this is just me, and again, all I know. Threads, that's the one, thank you. Threads, that's like Instagram's version, right? Yes, David, thank you. Threads, that was the third one, yep. There's just not one central place because, you know, and I respect your guys' choices. A lot of people went to Spoutable because they want nothing to do with the original Twitter creator who created Blue Sky. Awesome. A lot of people went to Blue Sky because it's exactly like Twitter and feels familiar. Mastodon? I don't know. And Threads, I'd like to not because I hate Facebook. It's just too many. It's a lot. It's a lot of... The internet was really fun while it lasted. It really was. Blue Sky is the only one that's good. Mastodon was super complicated. Blue Sky is not only is a social media platform, but you can connect others to it. If you post something on Twitter, it will post on your Blue Sky. Twitter had something like that for a while, and so did Instagram. I avoid socials like the plague, but I like TikTok because it makes me laugh and gives me dopamine. That's me and Instagram. Like, I really am not too into this social media. I don't TikTok. I know it's terrible. I fucking hate TikTok. I just live TikTok. I feel like it's just, you're just scrolling. It's TV. This is TikTok now. If you're old enough to remember surfing channels on cable, that's all TikTok is. It's just like screaming about something else, screaming about something different. Now we're going to scream about cats. And it's just constant, just fucking noise. And everybody's trying to get your attention within the first 3 seconds of their TikTok. It makes me nauseous. I like Instagram because I can scroll a page and I can see if it's a video and just ignore it. And I block you if you put music on a photo. You fuckhead, stop it. Dude, some people fucking love TikTok. I can't do it. I didn't grow up with TV and I hate TV. So anything that emulates television, like this, surfing channels of just loud, louder, loud. I can't. It's so overstimulating and I immediately start to hate everyone I see on the platform. Because I'm like, why are you doing this to me? I'm sweating thinking about it. I have a sweat stash. This is what TikTok does to me. I hate it so much. Everyone's so loud and annoying. Oh, he resigned. No shit. Threads is fine. It's just connected to Facebook, and I'd like to not be connected to Facebook. You get stuck on TikTok. It's an endless loop. I do that with Instagram, to be honest. I find more artist creativity on Insta. I find that way too, but I like pictures and art and drawings and stuff like that, or seeing people's embroidery or whatever, just insert craft here. I like to look at people's crafts. I don't necessarily need to see a video of it or hear you talking about it or hear you. That's what they're doing to YouTube and now Twitch. Turn it into TV, put that wall back up so we can keep taking. I hate it. I know. Literally, isn't that kind of what they did with the Twitch app? I haven't fucked with it because you all keep telling me it's fucking horrific, but isn't that what the Twitch app is now? It's like surfing through channels like a TV, so it's never not screaming at you. And now we scream about cats. Cats! I do that, Scott. I do that with Instagram, but it's a photo. Like, I can't get sucked into something while someone's talking because the whole time I'm just like, stop talking. I literally can't focus on what you're trying to show me or what you're doing because your mouth is flapping nonsense at me and making sounds, and that's all my brain is picking up. So I end up watching the video 3 times, which is how they get their fucking views because I just don't understand what's going on because they won't shut up. It's really bad. I know it's ADHD. It's horrible. I hate it. I get so mad. And like, people love to send me TikToks, which I'm fine with. I have the app. I made my screen name on there so no one would steal it, all that shit. And like, say my sister texts me a TikTok and I click it and it opens the TikTok app. I have to go back to her text at least 3 times to get TikTok to open the fucking TikTok she sent me and not just my TikTok homepage. TikTok is a cesspool of misinformation and I hate it so much, but each to their own. Don't ever update the Twitch app. I've heard it's fucking horrible. I'm so sweaty right now. I think I'm fevering out. Everywhere is sweaty. Oh my God. I hate this so much. I super don't want to be sick anymore. Literally, my stomach is shiny with sweat. Disgusting. Disgusting. But I don't really feel like Instagram has any kind of discussions or interactivity. I'm not going there for that, I guess. Maybe that's my big thing, David. I go to Twitch. If I want to have a real conversation with someone, I go to a live platform. I don't feel like a comment section is a real conversation between human beings. Like, imagine having a conversation with me. We're like, hey, Katie, this is my opinion about the video, blah, 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 blah. And you had to wait 6 days for me to respond out loud. Like, it just doesn't feel like a communication. It feels like emails. Instagram is TikTok. Literally, Instagram is TikTok, but things don't scream at you 24/7. So, like, let me show you. So you open TikTok and it's just screaming at you, screaming at you, screaming at you. Oh my God, screaming at you, screaming at you, screaming at you. Oh, thank you for not screaming. Screaming at you, screaming at. I have no idea what the context for any of this is. It's just scrolling through random people that think whatever they're saying is important and I want to hear it. And I have no context. I don't want to hear it because we're not having a real conversation. That's just me. Again, a no hate. But you go to Instagram and it's got this lovely discovery page where it's a million different things and you can sit here and scroll and it's muted the whole time. But say you see something that's a video and you're like, huh, I want to know the context for that. I get to choose it. And then I'm like, nah, the noise sucked. Oh my God, we're back at silence. And look at all these options. But it's quite literally just week-old TikToks. That's all it is. But instead of listening to strangers scream at me nonstop, I can just do this. And it's muted. And I'm like, oh, look, a video that I'm never going to click. Oh, another one that's a video I'm never going to fucking, you know what I'm saying? I just prefer it. It feels more catered to me because I have more control over the app. I don't want to listen to people scream at me. And if I want to talk to someone, I would like it to be live. It's like turn-based combat. Oh my God, that's so real though. I don't know. So Instagram's kind of weird, David. If you don't have an account, like I've tried to look at it on my browser and shit to show you guys something, and you have to have an account on Instagram to scroll it. So you probably don't see what I see, probably. My Insta doesn't look like that. What do you mean? So your Insta, you should have like a home button and a little hourglass, or not an hourglass, what is that called? A magnifying glass? And then a plus sign, and then a little play button, or whatever the fuck, and then your face, right? You should have all these buttons at the bottom. Go to the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. It's called your discover page. And it goes forever. And say you start getting repeats, you do that and it reloads it to new shit, and then you just go forever again. And it's quiet and I have control over what I'm clicking and I'm not just fed the constant information. It's not screaming at me, but you can see there's videos playing. I can choose to see them if I want to, but I don't have, look, a video I'm never going to click. It's amazing. And it's just every single square on here is a different person doing something different, or art or pictures or a frog or something. Oh, I don't go to the home. The home, it's like, the home feels like TikTok. The home button feels like fucking TikTok. Oh my God, Chesh, I had an interview today and got a job offer on the spot. I'm sweating so bad. I'm sorry if you see things drip off me. I'm fevering. It's fine. I'm gonna be on disability advocate mentor. It sounds like I'll be going to appointments with people and assisting and or advocating for people or going to activities with them. Not exactly what I was planning on doing, but the person who interviewed me was really cool and it's a small team and she absolutely loved my vibe and oh my God, she wanted to know your rats. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Kenny, no shit, that's Instagram. I'm saying Instagram is just week-old TikToks. That's all it is. That's all it is. I got called stupid last night for saying how restrictive diets like keto tend to have various vitamin, mineral, and accused of moving the goalpost when I offered to cite sources to this person. It was wild. I was kind of shocked how adverse people can be to the spread of proper information. And I was in a Twitch chat. I mean, everywhere can be shitty, unfortunately. People don't like to hear stuff. That's sad. Oh my God. Did you know most dentists will only do fillings in the afternoon? Usually around 2:30. You're welcome, Dozy. I'm here for you. I literally have tried to get into TikTok because it's a great way to filter people to your Twitch channel. Like to have a TikTok business-wise speaking, it's a great business plan to post clips from your Twitch channel to your TikTok to try to get TikTokers to come to your Twitch channel, but no one makes money on TikTok. Like, there's no, there's no, like, community building in that. I don't know. It feels very impersonal and very, like, I'm standing on one side of the glass watching people do things. I don't know. I knew what you meant, Scott. I knew what you meant. It was very laid back, and she definitely advocates for people who work there and was telling me to make sure I clock every minute and get paid for my time. And they used to do ride-alongs, but she stopped doing them because the people weren't getting paid for it and she didn't like that. Fuck yeah. The thing about me being autistic is that I know things, and people argue with me when I have actual reliable sources I can look up and cite, or like I've done hundreds of hours of research on something. I don't know if I have autism, but I do the same thing. And I've just learned that some people don't want to know. Like, I've learned that some people would rather have a shocking conversation topic to bring up in a crowd than real information. I don't know why, but I found that. I don't know what Balatro is. You can format clips to TikTok now as well. I know, from Twitch. I mean, Twitch has catered itself to go to TikTok, unfortunately. Cynical, I feel that. I hate TikTok. The opposite vibe from my last workplace, and people who truly care about your mental health, it sounds like that's amazing. Some try like 70. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be positive. Balatro, I've never even heard of it. It's a poker game. It's a poker game, or is it like an app where you just play poker? Or is it like a new form of poker? Exactly, Kenny. They don't care. So there's really no point in a conversation there. My Instagram home is pretty good. Mostly just people I follow or stuff they interact with. My Twitter home is all scantily clad women now. And yes, I know I taught the algorithm to do that, but honestly, just because I stopped scrolling on something doesn't mean that's all I want to see. No shit, David. I want to say someone in chat said this recently. Somewhere, I can't remember where I heard this, but apparently the algorithm, all you have to do is pause on something for 3 seconds. 3 or 4 seconds, I want to say. So, like, if you watch a TikTok for 4 seconds and then suddenly decide, I don't want that anymore, your algorithm's going to start catering to that thing because you watched it for 4 seconds. I think it's kind of wild how it did that. It's a deck-building roguelike poker game on Steam. Balatro. Never even heard of it. Balatro. It looks familiar. Interesting. I grew up playing poker. I grew up playing, like, blackjack and shit like that. I wonder if it's similar. I'm so sweaty. Oh, I love Slay the Spire. Nobody doesn't stop for titties. I will always stop for titties. And I honestly wouldn't be mad if my Twitter was just scantily clad women. Like, that would be better than what I'm getting at this point. I just get political bullshit constantly now, and it's like, I know what's happening. I don't need to read it 50 million times from 50 different people's point of view. I know what's happening. I'll put it on my wish list. I'll keep it on my... I got a game this morning that I thought we could try to play just simply because I'm so out of my mind sick still. I can't... I really truly thought I wouldn't even be able to follow conversation. So I'm feeling good about this right now. I'm so hot. My God. It's like a pool. Rika, yeah. So I've had this game... No shit, I've had it on my wish list forever, and it just came out today on, what is it, early release or whatever. I should drink some water. Good idea. Right? My Insta is vast majority just, like, beautiful women in beautiful clothes or dresses or scantily clad. Like, I love to look at I love to look at bodies, let's be real. Like, bodies are the best. I'd be here for that, but they keep throwing in this fucking political shit on my titties. Have you heard good things about this game, Knives? What's egotistical? What did I say? Oh. I mean... I could show you the moistness coming off my body right now from this fever that's happening. It is... fucking gross. I get a lot of rats on my Instagram too, and they're wonderful. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really excited to see this game actually, and it's got really positive reviews. So essentially, it looks like a game that I can play like a low mental space game. My brain is so fucking fuzzy right now. I'm so sorry. But it's like it looks like it's a builder, but essentially, so the game we're going to play, it's a builder, but your house is Baba Yaga's house on feet, and it comes with you wherever you go. So instead of having like a farm where your house is and your homestead, and then you like run out and do stuff and come back, your house is on legs. As far as I understand. Sick! You generous fuck. Thank you. And thank you, Twitch, for the bonus biddies. I got a Steam gift? Did you just buy me Balatro?
Our resident lemon boy just bought me Balatro, you generous fuck, thank you.
Thank you. That was very thank you for the bid. What's happening? Oh, this is part of September, right? Yeah, this is September shit. Sorry, I've been sick. Totally out of it. Frogs Godzilla, weird funny memes, dogs, titties, bodyweight workouts, all my insta same. That's about mine, literally. Except I would add on a lot of anime. Mostly Sailor Moon. I don't care what your astrological sign is. Which Sailor Moon star are you? It's a lot. I'm also fine with that algorithm. Thank you, Kona. I appreciate you. Jupiter! Fucking A. Fucking A. That's a good one. Mercury, really? But wait, not the one you want to fuck, the one you identify with. Same? I was always into, what is it? Not Neptune and Uranus. Uranus. Of course I loved the lesbians. Let's be real. Right before that video I sent you of Zelda the other day, she was growling at the pigs. Oh, cute. She's so precious. Our dogs watch TV too. The way I'm looking at Twitch and chat. Shit, I'd be Mercury. Wait, tuxedo mask because I'm personally useless, but I'll motivate the shit out of you. You win. That's beautiful. You win. The cousins? All right, you're right. Touche. Jupiter, I always liked Jupiter and Mars. And I think it's because they both have that angry, dommy, mommy kind of energy. Like Mars is like, I'm gonna learn to meditate and be a monk to hide all my fucking furious, fiery anger in my soul. And Jupiter literally had to go to like 4 different schools because she kept getting in trouble for beating kids up. I love them. Good morning, Ceiling. How are you? Tuxedo Mask, I mean, he quite literally was like a story pusher from what I remember. He would show up to be like, by the way, in the future, you're a magical moon goddess, and that little pink-haired bitch is actually your daughter. Oh, and then he'd disappear, and Sailor Moon would be like, I need to blow my nose. Please excuse me. Yuck. Oh my god, though, Dark Lady. I know she's not a Sailor Star, but Dark Lady was hot as fuck. Like Baby Reenie or whatever, or Grown Up Reenie, whatever the fuck. Oh my god, thank you, Rod. Thank you. That's the story. I wanted to tell you guys a story. Well, story. I had a fucking, I had a poodle story for you. So, you guys know, this was like 3 weeks ago, which is so gross to even think about. Lilith brought a mouse in my house. She literally had it in her mouth, walked in the kitchen and went, blah. And the mouse fell on the ground and ran off. And I was like, you're supposed to kill them! What the fuck? So I went on a rampage, tore my whole house up, never found it, thought it got out. It didn't. It was living in my house these 3 weeks, which is so fucking gross. Rod saw it the last night he was here. So this was not last night, the night before last night. I'm laying in bed and I see Lilith in the hallway, like out my door, do this like pounce with her 2 feet on the ground. And I swear I saw something move and go into my bathroom. And granted, I was on double doses of NyQuil and feeling real fucked up, but I was like, just in case, because even sick Katie doesn't want a fucking mouse in my house. So I go into the bathroom and I shut the door and Trick is in there with me. And I fuck you not, a mouse like sprints out from my linen closet and Trick just broke its neck. Like, and then went, and it was done. And I'm here to tell you it was a male. So I'm really hoping there's not babies in my house somewhere because fucking disgusting. But I was so proud of my little boy. Oh my God. He's not the killer. He's the one that flushes things out, and Lilith usually kills everything. I was so proud of him. I'm not one to kill. I don't want to kill things if I don't have to. I don't like to do that. But man, I will not have mice in my house. Period. Period. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. He's such a good boy. He's the best boy. He's probably in bed with his father right now, but he is somewhere. He's the best boy, wherever the fuck he is. Right, and if there's babies, I'd eventually hear them and or smell them because they'll die. Like, that was my no shit, for the past, I mean, it's been terrible because I've been sick, but what Viata told me was that her cats will drag mice in the house and let them go, but they're injured, and so then they die somewhere in the house, and her husband have to play the, where's that smell game? And that has been haunting me. Literally, I walk around my house like, is that rot? Is that rot? Where is, like, I've been just walking corners, like, is there a smell? And it wasn't dead, so I'm glad I didn't, not smell a thing. They brought me their gifts, and no shit, when Lilith brought it in the house, someone in chat was like, it's because she thinks you can't feed yourself. So she's feeding me, which is incredible. Exactly, she's teaching me how to kill, because she thinks I can't. It's so gross. It's so gross. Yep, once you get mice, it's almost impossible to get rid of mice. So that's why I've literally daily just been hunting my house for the stupid fucking mice. Oh no, their house is spotless. Rod took care of the house. Rod didn't leave a dish out. No shit. Like, Rod was well aware that a mouse had gotten into my house before he took care of the house. Like, I think it happened like 2 days before we left for Burning Man, that Lilith decided to bring a mouse in my house and let it go. And so it was a joke, but not that we were like, you know what, in 2 days it's Rod's problem, so whatever. There's my boy. Are you my good hunter? Hi, Bubba. Did you kill? Are you a murderer? Come here. Oh, that's a good boy. This is my mouser. My little murderous boy. You go, boy. He's such a handsome boy. And I mean, I saw the mouse's eyes pop out of its skull. It was pretty gnarly. He straight up. He got it. Yeah. Good boy. Fuck mice. That's disgusting, huh? You keep killing. That's fine with me. Nobody wants that shit. That's what those teeth are for. What are they? Skull crushers. When they invaded my car, I loaded the bitch up with them and they left, but not before they fucked up the air con. Yep. No shit, where I lived in Eastern Washington, it was like if you didn't drive your car for 2 days, you'd have a mouse nest in the engine. It was so fast. 30 years ago, we had a mouse we couldn't catch with traps, so my dad finally brought out the poison. Yeah, we had to search for it by smell. It died on the heat vent. Oh. Ew. That is so yuck. Oh my God. That is like worst case scenario. He took care of the house. That's great, but not the mouse. He didn't leave food out for the mouse, though. That was like mice are like spiders, right? They're not going to hang out if there's nothing to eat. And so I raided my kitchen before I left and made sure everything was in airtight containers, and he's just going to lay on my desk now. Frogs behind the radiator? Wait, that happens? Oh my God. No shit, if you're part of this pack, you gotta kill mice, because we live in a field. He's just laying on my desk. He's gonna go to sleep here now. My cat brought me one, showed me how to sink those incisors into their head and kill. All I wanted to do was brush his teeth. Look what I can do. I think it's next Thursday, isn't it? I think we come back on the 24th. Right? Or is it the next week? Asking me questions about dates and times right now is a terrible decision. I would not, even if I come up with one, please disregard it. I'm on so many cold meds, dude, I wouldn't. But I don't know. Funniest related story, I had a neighbor knock on my door one day, hair dripping, and in a bathrobe. Oh my god. Apparently a rat had climbed out of the toilet in her bathroom, and she knocked me and my partner's door for help. I ended up catching it by the tail and tossing it outside. No shit, my sister had almost the exact same experience, but a mouse. She like got up in the middle of the night to go pee, and there was a mouse in the toilet bowl just staring at her. Fucking what? Thank you for throwing it outside and not killing it, though. I do try not to kill things. Dude, Nana, I will. I will never forget the way that little mouse's eyes bugged out of its face. Disgusting. I don't like killing things. I don't even kill bugs if I don't have to. I don't like to end lives if I don't have to. But mice can't be in my house. Oh, that might have been the Burning Man dates. That could have been the Burning Man dates, just months off. Okay, I love you. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Is it break time? No one can see you. You always sit right out of frame. You're very handsome. Thank you for killing mice. I appreciate you, Bubba. Poor lady was freaked out. I don't blame her. I mean, rats can bite and they will defend themselves. Rats are more dangerous than a mouse, but I still wouldn't kill it if I didn't have to, which is, I know, a lot of people will be like, what the fuck? But like, why? I'd likely try to get it into a bucket and toss it. That's what I try to do. No shit. The night before I found the mouse, Zach literally said, like, we got to put out sticky traps. And I put the guillotine down on that. I can't. I think sticky traps are fucking inhumane, disgusting, so like, it's one thing to rid your home of pests. It's another to let those pests just starve to death on a sticky trap. I think that's really fucked up, man. There's so many other ways you can do it. My buddy's sister had a rat in their house. They tried everything and finally put out a box of poison. The damn thing ate the poison, box and all. The funny and weird thing is they never found the rat. Wait, what? 100% Chesh. Yes. Like, if you're gonna kill something, do it humanely. Kill it fast. Sticky traps are just fucking sad. Exactly. Sticky traps are for flies and fruit flies. Period. Because I don't care if their lifespan is 24 hours. You catch the rat, put it in your head, and enjoy the gourmet. I mean, you're not wrong. I, too, have seen Ratatouille, and it's one of my favorites. I've lived around horses, run horse farms, etc., lived on site, opened a cabinet once, and a mouse jumped out at my face. Oh no, I made a noise only heard by bats and dogs for a solid mile, then went and adopted barn cats. No shit. Literally, that's kind of exactly how we ended up with cats as kids. We moved from Western Washington, like Seattle area, to Eastern Washington, to the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Our house was literally in the middle of a field. So, of course, we have field mice. And we only had dogs. We had like 4 dogs. And it took seeing a mouse one time. I think it was in the garage or something, jumped at my dad. Suddenly we had barn cats. A lot of barn cats. I used a sticky trap once to catch a mouse in a town I lived in. Did you kill it right away? But when I did that, I was over it because the landlord wouldn't do shit. I was chasing these assholes throughout the year. Wait. I was chasing these assholes for a week, and my place was a mess because I destroyed. That was me. No shit, that was me the week before I left for Burning Man. I destroyed my home trying to find this fucking mouse. I understand, and I'm not, like, you know, there's always an asterisk, right? Like, if you're going to use a sticky trap, in my opinion, if that's your only choice, just check it every day and kill what gets stuck. That's all I ask. Leaving something to just die on a sticky trap just seems so fucked up. When we last had mice, we got kill traps. I felt absolutely awful about it, but if we just trapped and let them out, they'd just get back inside 100%. At least you did real kill, like, kill them. That's all I ask, is that it's a fast, clean killing and not just, like, let it get stuck and suffocate and fucking dehydrate to death. That just seems so fucked up. I had rats in my attic. Had a pro redo my whole attic insulation, but I do have 3 orange trees. Oh, and the back alley has a dumpster. Yep, that absolutely that. And I think if you live near someone with chickens attract field mice like crazy, right? I think chickens are a problem. Not that chickens aren't a problem, but you know what I mean? Like their food or something attracts mice. Someone told me they were clearing out a garage that had a rat in it. They got so the only place it could be was a chest of drawers. They knelt down, grabbed the bottom drawer and pulled. The front of the drawer came away in their hands and the rat ran up their arm and down their back. No. Roman, absolutely not. She's already as a hunter, but I don't test it because I don't want her to bring that. Well, that's the thing, right? Case in point, Lilith. Like, she's a great mouser. She kills things in the yard and finds mice, but decided to bring one in. You just never, you'll end up like Viata playing the "What's that smell" game. Yay. We had mice getting into our pantry somehow. Had to completely deep clean the area to wipe out any scent trails to store the food in a different room since the mice had obviously learned the food was there. Yep, I had something like that similar happen to me when I was in college, but I got, I honestly don't know what species it was, but whatever beetles get into dried goods. Like what are they? Basically, I went to a store and bought a thing of pasta that was like in a cardboard box, and they were in that pasta, and it spread. Weevils, yes. Fucking spread into every cupboard I had. This was way back when I was in college. It was in an apartment, and I had to throw away every single dried good I had. Everything. It was so horrifically wasteful. But it came from one, and now, ever since then, I mean, it's been over 10 years since then, I keep everything in airtight, like, containers. So if I get a product with weevils, they're stuck in that airtight container and they can't get out. They're adorable. I mean, weevils are fucking adorable, but they're really tiny, and they come in swarms, and they eat everything. Like, once they're in a swarm, they're not cute anymore. At all. A cat adopted me a couple years ago. She patrols my house now. I've only seen dead mice that she's played with so much that she kills them. See, I've adopted kind of 2 cats that live in my yard, but I don't think they're killing mice. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was trying to load that one. I don't know what it is. My internet's been slow all day though. Literally before I couldn't get the fucking speed test website to load up before stream. I went into my bedroom. I'm like, "Are you downloading things?"
Fuck you
with my angry face. Alchemy, my love.
That's a lot of months, bitch. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping Classy alive, and giving me his swings. I fucking appreciate you.
Good lord. Grain mouths. What is that? Or is it a moth? Is it a moth? Come in everything? I mean... Rubbermaid containers, Nana, same. Yep. I learned that. I don't know where I grew up. We didn't have anything like that. I know. I was going to say, like... Alchemy's been a partner for long enough for it not to be the newest one anymore, right? Wait, my roommates eat isopods. No shit. Like roly-poly bugs? The fuckers eat literally everything. Is terrifying. It gives them whole-ass dead mice. That's gnarly. Good lord. I know. I bought it this morning. I'm really excited. Actually, we need to take a break because look at this. I don't know if you can see him. This is what Trick does when I need to take a break. And if I ignore him, he slowly gets closer and just stares at me. I must pee, mother. Please let me pee. He's so polite. He's the most gentlemanly gentleman you'd ever meet in your life. He's a very kind soul, but he does need to pee. So we'll take our first break and then we'll jump into this game because it looks really cool. I'm excited. And before we do that, we'll watch this heartwarming trailer thing that actually loaded for me. Brain death. Stand up, load a bowl, get some water, stretch your legs, take your joy, do what you need to do. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh my god. This is soaked. The waistband of my shorts is soaking wet. I'm so fucking fevery and disgusting. I just have to share with you how gross all of this is and how gross I feel about all of it. Gross. Gross. So fucking gross. I know! The Dave Grohl shit pisses me off. It's very sad. I mean, there's no excusing what he did. It's fucking shitty. I think he's going about it the best way you can possibly go about cheating on your wife of X amount of years and blah, 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 blah. But now, of course, I feel icky about the music. Damn it. You could drown. I mean, no shit. It's so gross. It's weird, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that notices this, but when you are sick sweating versus exercise sweating, it's a totally different sweat. Like, when I work out, my stomach, my abs don't sweat, and this right now is so wet and disgusting. I know. I've been literally laying in bed for 3 days straight. I figure sitting and playing a game can't be that much more extraneous, right? It's not like I'm kicking myself in the balls, right? Genuinely, I'm asking. I don't think so. I don't know how long I'll last today, but I figure I can at least try. I just want to do something. I'm so tired of just sitting around doing nothing. It's fucking not, it's just, I'm going crazy a little bit. This is resting. I mean, I feel like I'm resting-ish. I'm sitting. I have not finished Chaos. No, I only went through episode 1 because I've been fucking hopped up on NyQuil for days. I want to actually watch it. Like, I've been out of my mind on drugs. Yeah, it's moisture from every pore. It's so, like, I'm doing nothing, and my pits are just fucking, it's like in this, oh my god, I can feel it. The fucking atmosphere in this hoodie is so gross. Ew. Yeah, Chaos, if you haven't seen Chaos yet, I've watched the first 2 episodes, no spoilers, but it looks like a pretty good show so far. Getting over being sick is not nothing. Well, I'm trying to get over it. There are no details other than the girl has had a baby. There's no news if it was an affair or a one-time thing or what it was. If I let them cheating on their girlfriend wives influence me, dude, same. And that's the thing, like, it feels very upfront, like it's the best way to go about it is just be as honest as possible and try to move on with your life. It sucks. It just sucks. Right. Kenny, that's what I'm thinking. Like, the last couple days, basically what I've done is slept until, like, 10 because of the NyQuil, and then I get up and I, like, do some dishes or try to clean the kitchen or something, and then I sit here and play TFT for like an hour, and then I'm too tired and I go back to bed. That's literally what I've been doing every day, and it's just nauseating. But this game, it's like a builder game, right? It shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too, like, not bad, you know, what's the word for it? Energy, let's just play a game. I don't know, I gotta reroute the audio, one moment. Oh shit, get up your audio mixer. Well, yeah, we'll see. It looks cool. It doesn't, taxing, that's the word. It doesn't look like a taxing game. Like, we're playing that one, what is the game called? The cute, creepy Carnage one. Welcome back. I like this game. It's cool. It's very chill and low stress, which is nice, because I don't think my brain moves fast enough today for anything more than that. But I dig it. I'll make them a flower crown, and they can crawl right inside my yellow house, and we'll have a nice midsummer celebration. Thank you for hanging out today with me, even though I'm a sick pile of gross mucus. I appreciate you guys. I was so lonely sitting in my bed, just laying there, half asleep, half awake. Like, movie nights were my socialization, thank fuck, but outside of that, nothing, and it's nice to hang. This current song is by ClassyKatie, and it's Satellites. It's pretty, huh? My sister actually just got to see the Midnight Live, and she said they had a sexy sax man would just pop out on the stage and start playing live sax during the songs, and the whole crowd would lose their mind. Very jealous. ClassyKatie and the Midnight sound similar to me. I appreciate the discretion from work toxic suckiness. I'm fucking here for the game's pretty cute, right? It's definitely not just a builder. I dig it. It's cool. They've done something very unique with this game, but it's definitely better on keyboard. Unfortunately, I'll let the song finish. It's a good one. Cheers. think this is off his most recent album, actually, Galaxy, Radio Galaxy. This song specifically. Cheers. Energy poop poops. You know, this stuff, the nose stuff. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me to play this cute game. This game is fun. I like this. It's got a very, like, it's got enough to it to keep your mind busy, but I think I've talked about games like this before where I really appreciate a game that can give me more than one thing to focus on at a time, and it's not like in order to... So, for instance, like, they send you out to do a bunch of quests that result in you having better housing stuff. I like a game where it's like, nah, you can go spend a couple hours doing housing, and then when you're bored doing that, spend a couple hours of doing the, you know, quests. And when you're bored of that, then you can... Not that the two are locked to each other, because it keeps me in this... I like that. It keeps me in the same game. Oh, we have Elizabeth. Remind me. I'm going to write it down. But if the cold meds have made me forgot, please feel free to let me know. Internally refer to people who are pleasant to deal with as awesome poops. I mean, I'm into it. There's nothing worse. I mean, Glut knows. I'm sure most of us know. There ain't nothing like a terrible poop. So, keep your poops nice. That's important. I think that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna go lay down now and hopefully be awake for movie watch party. So I've managed to be able to... I think I only missed one watch party. The first day I felt really sick and I was like, I'm staying in bed. And then I realized Zach has Discord on his big TV in our bedroom. So I've been able to hang out in movie night, which is really awesome because I could just lay there and do nothing. Because, man, this shit in my face fucking sucks. Let's see. I think Vissy's live, isn't she? Yeah. She's playing motherfucking Borderlands. Alright. I'm going to thrust you upon my girl Vissy. She's one of my favorite people in the whole world. You go make happy over there. I'm gonna go take more Dayquil and lay down from the deepest, darkest depths of my internal nonsense. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me, even when I sound like this.